惜しい。はいはい。朝痩せさせてた。たまにしか肉食べないから。
Bring him out here.
Deputy?
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on.
はい。
A fine job, well
黒い馬
done.
もいいね。
And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in.
公務執行官の素質ある？
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the
そうだ
boss.
ね。
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
それはないな。
I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields?
観光案内
This
し
is
て。
part of Caliga Hall,
Tobacco
big
batake.
estate belonging to the Gray family.
カリガ
Looks
ホール。
bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in
ま
Caliga
あね、
Hall
畑
for
の作物は
generations.
なかなか育たないってなっちゃうしね。
My family's been working for them for years.
体力ない
Sheriff
な。
Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in
グレイ保
town.
安官。
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it?
ローズ佐がかぶったのはなんか
Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
だから知らんって言うとるやんけ。
Just got down here.
まず変
Another
な口
big
調になっちゃう。
family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you
ずっ
got
と
here.
対立してる2つの家があるって感じかな。基礎体力を上げなきゃいけない。
Easy.
基本ライフか。基礎体力。違
Here
う。
we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your
もう
left
来た
is
こ
the
とあったけ
Rhodes
ど。
Parlor House.
高級商館。
Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family.
ああ。
We
た
also
だ
have
の
a
酒
general
場じゃな
store,
かった。
gunsmith, post office, train station, of
手
course.
鏡すら売ってなかった
What
よ。
more do you need?
Very little.
ふざけ
Can
ん
you
なって。
grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
連れて行け。なるべ
Come
く近
on,
くで下ろして。
partner, before he wakes up. Hey,
そん
fellas.
なせかさなくても。
Sooner you get him off your horse, sooner we can get him in a cell. Carry him over then.
はいはい。
Mr. Gray! We got him.
あ、ホゼ。
Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's
正義
wonderful.
感の
So,
塊。
about my friend here,
確かにな。
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
手品
I'll
師
pretend to appreciate
手品
that.
師の話をし
Mr.
て、手品師は
McIntosh,
釈
it
放にな
has
った。
been a real pleasure.
ことかな。
The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
well, we're just
弁
honored
償した。
to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where
お
have
家
you
騒
been?
動でいつもごたごたして
And where you staying?
I'm renting a
まあ
caravan
暇しな
on
さ
the
そう
edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking.
教会の
The
裏
whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot,
Two families.
Grays, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses falling out.
反
Rebel
逆者のお
gold.
宝よ
Marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed
Hi,
you,
hi.
boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for
お宝が
13
欲
years.
しくなっ
It'll
た
take a month
ダ
to
ッチか
find
な
us down here, and it seems like We can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super
敏
agents.
腕捜査官
Super agents.
スーパー
I'd
エー
love
ジ
to
ェン
meet one. It's just
ト、うん
talk.
そういう
I'm
人に
sure
追われることにな
but
る
I
って
couldn't
話
not tell you.
やめ
Stay
て
out
よ
of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
嫌な予感しかしないね
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend
道覚えてない
Archibald.
よ
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
そうだね
There's still time.
釣りもやん
I'm
の
up for it.
ちょっとこのイベント長かったかもしれない
Have you had enough of the chase for one day?
うん
Don't think too hard.
分かっていくよ
Sure, why not?
せっかくあるイベントは見た方がいいからね
Hosea,
前見たけど
why
ね
don't you lead us to that
思い
spot
出
you
し
were talking
がてら
about? Kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Hotter in the class today.
でグレイ家に行くんですか何ホゼダッチ何も言わないのあ馬ちゃん呼んだと馬ちゃんもさよくそんな口笛でさみんなピューピュー吹いてるけどその度にこうついていくのかな口笛の音でも聞き分けられるんだろうかそのグレイ家を調べると今じゃなくていいんだあよかったよ
Bit of a ride
今から
still.
調べてさらに釣りもしててすごい長いイベントだなってごめんホセ思っ
It's
たん
the
だよ
same
ね
lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too.
ブルーギルはあんまり
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Lonnie owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law.
助けて引かれたシネマティックモードの嘘つきつうことです
You want from me?
超油断してた
I don't think this is the right way.
シネマティックモードでも馬車に引かれるもうなんだよちょっと基本の体力を回復したい開けるって何ああなるほど食べる
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two
Cinematic
never
mode
told me
嫌な思い出がで
properly
きてし
about
まう
that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from
ホセはいな
scaring
か
the
ったっ
living
けあいな
daylights
かっ
out
た
of
ね
Mr. Strauss.
いたの誰
That
だっ
was about the
け
only
どっ
upside.
ちあこっち
John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot
Be
of
bygones.
guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us
昔の
now.
話かもうか
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
なんでだよ笑い方すごいな黙れ
Very funny.
黙れベリーファニーダッチはダッチちょっと待ってダッチ
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gregg?
待って
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. And
neater than that deputy. If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
あー変なゾーンに入っちゃった。いや
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
前はボートがあった。そんな大昔の話じゃなくて、そんなボートなくなっ
Yes,
ちゃう。
over there on the shore.
マジで。ず
Behind you.
っとボートがあるとね。
Whoa! I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
これすっごいぶつかっちゃった。はいはい。オセアの馬ちゃん背高いね。馬は見える。
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
チョウザメいいね。
Okay, here we go.
かわいい。言い方がね。Here we go の言い方。
You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper
Nakayos.
water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
What about stupid luck and good fish?
焦げるかな。
I'll do too. Head towards the middle of the lake.
L でボート。バツを連打。あ、なるほど。ボート漕いでるとね、サイレントヒル2を思い出すよね。懐かしいな。オズヤが見出した爆鳥ポイント。
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
素早く。素早く。あれ
Come on, Arthur. Don't be
Oh, what's it?
nervous.
素早
Should
く。
really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
ルアー持ってる
What's wrong with a good old worm?
ルアー。お、ルアー。
Oh, worms are
釣りチュ
good
ート
for
リアル第2弾
tiddlers
みたいな
like
感じだね。
bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
つけて
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
はーい。ゆっくり回して。
Okay, that was a bite. Got him?
はい。本当食いついた。今、ダッチのこと？アーサーのことじゃなくて？
Arthur's got a bite.
よし
You hooked him.
暴れる魚を方向に倒して右。やっぱり手のひらでくるくるした方が早いから。はい、暴れ出した。ちょっと糸絶対今絡んでるね。ダッチと。いやー、みんなでする釣りは楽しいな。はいはい、こっちこっち、あ、そっち。今ダッチ何釣ったの？ブラックバス的なものに見えた。チョウザメは釣れてないな、まだ。どうかな、そんなに手応えを感じないんだけど。チョウザメじゃないでしょうね、多分ね。チョウザメ釣りたいな。よいしょよいしょ。
Something's nibbling.
はい。
Got ya! Damn it, I lost him.
よいしょよいしょよいしょ。もういいでしょ。
Hey, look at this beauty.
お、ニジマス
There
的
you
な。
go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot
ニジ
bigger
マス
than
合っ
that.
てた。
Well, Told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckons.
Keep.
I would like to see that.
バッグの中にポイって入れるのもすごい。
Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing?
釣りに送り出した。
Came back with 3 beautiful bass.
This again?
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20, 21, walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast, toasted him all night.
This was
15
years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
何
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob
買ったのか
someone, and buy some fish.
朝そんな感じ
Nice, you hooked him.
There we go.
なんかそれで祝われてる最
I
中
used
ど
to
んな
go
気分なん
fishing
だろう
with
って。
this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was.
でもちょっ
Real
と
miserable
釣れなかっ
bastard,
たの
but he loved
を
to fish. We go out
言う
all
の
the
がさ
time.
バカにされるかなみたいなのがあっても
One day, we were river fishing
う気恥ずか
when
し
we
く
see
て
a funeral
まあしょうがない
procession
って
going
なっ
over
たん
the
だろうね
bridge, and out of the
朝は
blue, Wesley
しょうが
stands
ない
up,
もう買うしかない
takes off his hat, bows his head.
もうあいつら絶
Then
対
he
もうず
sits
っとい
down,
じられ
picks
る
his
から
rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, Wesley, that was
あれ
nice
は
of
でかく
you.
ないね
He
またにします
replies,
かな
well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
あさ
bad, Arthur.
またニジマスだでかいんだね
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet
チョウザメ
planned
は
that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
Yeah,
ダメじゃないこれ
scared though. Never lost the puppy in him.
ちょっと遠くに
Right
投
to
げ
the
たい
end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was
Dang.
the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
そ
We
れ
had
は
all
辛い
those
ね
safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans
そう悪くない
change.
そう悪
That's
くないん
just how
だ
life goes. That's on the hook, Arthur.
知って
Got
る
one.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
そうなの
Really?
か
She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
今度ブラックバス
I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave.
まあね食べる人いっぱいいるから持って帰っていいんじゃないかなチョウザメホゼア何それホゼアチョウザメ釣れる人いないね
Got a nibble there, Arthur. Now
Okay.
reel him in, Arthur.
まだ負けないな OK だんだん手のひら痛くなってきたよ摩擦でこっち行ってよしレッドリデンプションの釣り割と簡単でいいなあれワンって釣りあったっけないよね多分あった新しい要素じゃないかなと思うんだけどなんか記憶がないなワンの記憶ないな大丈夫かなんかひたすらミッションをどんどんこなした気はするんだけど、あと個性豊かなキャラがめっちゃ出てきたっていうことしかあと馬のレースとかしたっていうことも全然覚えてないレッドリデンプションはいや、ちょっと急いでやりすぎたかな ブラックバスじゃないこいつ。いいってブラックバスは。
Good job, Arthur.
Thank you。さあそろそろ大口バス。
Worth keeping that one.
そろそろチョウザメを諦める時か。これが最後かな。結構釣らなきゃいけないみたいな。あれあったと、ブルーギルがいる気がする手前に。
You got a bite.
Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
ですね。ちょっと手のひらの耐久値がそろそろ限界です。このイベント終わったらかな。わあ、これ終わったらって言ったでしょ。話を聞かないやつやで。チョウザメ来ないね。しかもまたバスじゃない、この元気いっぱいな感じ。もう会話なくなってるじゃん。喋ることなくなってるよ。バス釣りまくり。
Keeping that one, eh?
うん。なんかハートが上がってる。体を使うことってこれ？そんな釣りをやめるっていう選択肢ないの？そろそろ良くない？でもやってしまう。やっぱね、ガチャだから釣りは。ガチャ。やめられ
You
ない。
got a bite there, Arthur.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
知ってるよ。もうなんか。ダッチとホゼはアーサーのお父さんのような存在だね。ほら、アーサーかかったぞ。巻くんだって。またバスかな？手前で暴れる。
There you go.
もういいでしょ。
That's a nice one.
バス。またバス。
Arthur's pleased with that one.
もう閉まって良さそうだ。
Hey, I reckon we call it
いや、
a
チョウ
day.
ザメ来ないね。
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent
戻りの
haul here.
動作が早か
We'll
っ
be
た。
happy. Should
そ
we
うだ
head
ね。
back?
ピア
We
さん
can keep
喜
the
ぶね。
boat. Not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea.
馬は
Could be
つい
useful.
てくるってことか
What
な。
about the horses?
They'll find their way
勝手に
back.
帰ってくるんだ。
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
馬便利だな。車より便利じゃないかな。ねえ、車置いてってなんか行くことできないけど、
Okay.
自動運転もできる。
All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
Ask that gal to give me
ノリがいい
some.
な。
She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some.
こういう歌はさ、オリジナルなのか
I passed her by.
な。やめておくべきだったかな。
I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burnt and so did I.
なんで心丸焦げになるの？
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
歌がネタとかすのやめて。
Look at us. Three mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we three poor mariners newly
シラフとは思えないな。
we spend our lives in
何これ？
jeopardy
あ、スタミナか。朝めっちゃ疲れてる。ズボーンって感じの。
we go dancing round round
和やかな歌とのこう対比がすごいって。
boy come pledge me on this
スタミナ鍛えよ。
we care not for
お二人はもうめっちゃ陽気に歌ってるけども、アーサーはもうヒーヒー言ってますよ。
But we care for the merchantmen who do our states maintain. To them we dance this
これまだ陸に上がっちゃダメだよ
we
ね。
dance this round, round,
島を行けるんだ。
He that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground.
バラバラ。
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Well, you know, we should not let the folks back again.
ちょっと待って、ごめん、ちょっと掃除機の音が入ったらごめんなさい。入るかもしれない。まだだね。あそこのなんかあんな感じの簡易的な港みたいな、港っていうかなんて言えばいいんだろう、あれのってなんだっけ、なんて言うんだっけ、出てこない。もう右下になんか出る。
All
Alright.
I think
はい。
well, I mean, we're gonna be okay. I know.
本当にシラフか。
I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine.
もうなんか悲しくなってきた。未来に起こったことを思い出すと悲
This
しくなってく
place
る
will。be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so. I'll give these fish to Pearson.
物悲しくなったところでおしまいです。どう？
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
なんだよ
What do you want?
Don't be like that.
ナスかおじさん。
Just a few bucks. I'm short.
別
Get
にいいよ。
lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do
お
that.
金あげる選択は絶対無理なの。さて、魚どうしようかな。ここで焼けないのかな。そういえばさ、時間ってどうやって見るの？こんなここでそっか。写真撮れるんだね。自画像モードってすごくない？これ前やったよね。前やったことを忘れている。撮っとこか。出てたの？フォーカスロックを有効にする。どういうこと？表情微妙な違い。前もやってたもんこのくだり。ちょっと笑ってる。なるほど。なるほどね。構図の勉強になるかも。魚はそのうちなんとかしよう。ビーフの塩漬け、ここで食べれんの？なるほど。まあいいや。今日はここで終わりにしますかね。楽しかった。それでは今日も見てくださってありがとうございました。じゃあね、バイバイ。 OK です。 OK じゃなかった。つい手動セーブ忘れちゃうよね。よし。 終了して、撮れてるかなどうもこんにちは、こんまいです。今日もレッドデッドリデンプション2やっていきます。いや、久しぶりなんだよ。毎回行ってないかなあれ、なんか朝こんな銃のそのなんか弾入ってるベルト的なやつやってたっけ。前回買ったのかな。武器屋さんに行っていろいろ買ったって気はするんだけど、なんかここのキャンプはまだ来て間もないって感じだったよね。武器箱気になるな。ちょっと今日はポリコーンっていうお菓子を食べてるんで、サクサクしてたら申し訳ないです。あ、そういうのできんだ。へえ。あと大丈夫だと。もうさ、忙しくってダメだねゲーム毎日やるの理想なんだけど、1時間でもさね、ホゼ。
What you making there, old man?
A little medicine.
Real medicine or snake oil?
Just who you think you're speaking to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If you find any ginseng,
あ、そうなの。
I'll make some for you. It's easy enough. It'll keep you well. Even with my illness, it's kept me alive far too
人
long.
参には見えない
Oh,
けど
you'll outlive us all.
葉っぱが
Maybe,
西洋人参木ともちょっと違うな。
maybe.
Maybe。今何か思い出してすごい勢いで忘れた気がするんだけど、なんだろうダメだ。そうそうそうそうそう。ちょっと設定でコメントで教えていただいた設定を、なんだろう、操作方法じゃないね、一般かな。温度、摂氏、可視。へえ。あ、そう、なんていうの、話者の名前を表示お願いします。これね、ありがたいです。本当ありがとうございます。とりあえずこれで変わったのかな。薬用人参持ってた？持って
So I
たん
got
だ。
hold of some ginseng.
Ah, perfect.
だいぶ煙っ
I'll
て
make
ますよ。
some of that tonic for you.
Thanks.
これがこうアイテムリクエストだったんだ頼んだんだ。報酬は薬用人参の薬もらったのかな。セイディが無意味に銃を背負ってる気がする。無意味じゃない無意味じゃないね。
Evening, Arthur.
お、字幕出た。
Hey, Arthur.
ありがたい。襲撃情報。これあれか。お小遣い稼ぎ的なやつだ。どうしよう。お小遣い稼ぎする？これ何？魚釣り？ミニゲーム的な？なんでこんな釣りに行く？今日はどうしよっかな。で毎回さ、ミニゲーム1個、メイン1個か2個みたいな感じで、ミニゲームとかサブクエとか、メインだけやってるとなんか、ちょっと遊びが足りない気がするよね。スワンソンなんて、ボクシー。スワンソンなんていたっけ？ 今日の天気どうしちゃった？見通し悪すぎじゃない？
The face was as red as a
ちょっ
lobster.
とついてくるんだけど。なんか来ないか？
And broke my poor knob, sir.
じゃあ、
Watch was picked from my fob, sir. I'll never get drunk no more.
今日はちょっとね、長時間プレイじゃないかもしれない。
Just try it.
前回釣りした気がするから、ちょっと釣りはやめて、ちょっと、お小遣い稼ぎ行こう。
Tell me, is your people Jacobites or English lovers, are there?
何
My
が？
people were peasants. We had no time for politics.
My
Oh,
dad would say that no politics was politics.
That old world bullshit, it ain't got no place here.
Why? Because there ain't no judgment here. Most folks hate the Negroes, they hate the Redskins, the Jews, even us Irish. You ain't so free of politics.
I hate everyone just the same.
Well, in that case, you're gonna want
So-ka.
what I just found for us.
What's that?
I was riding around a couple of days back. I come across this old cabin. A couple of fuckers lazing about outside all liquored up. I didn't think nothing of it. But then I come across this hunter down by the river. He tells me they're a stick-up crew. Says they hit a train a couple of days back near Emerald Ranch. Nice fella he was, shared a bottle we did. Then I robbed the bastard blind.
You believed him?
No reason not to. If he's right, it'll be a big haul for us. I saw 3 of them, maybe more, but I reckon you and me, we could take them real
キ
easy.
ャンプの近くじゃない
All
か？
right. What the hell? Let's go check it out.
Them sons of bitches think they're mean. They're about to get a lesson in mean.
はいよ。
You just keep
ちょ
your
っと視
cool,
界
you
が
hear me?
クリアになった。はしゃいでるな、どう見ても。
Come on now, boy.
今日もなだめて。
Look out.
親密度。はーい、あれバツボタンじゃなかったっけ？あ、そっか、キャンプ。なんでショーンはちょっと走れるんだよ。自分はこんな感じで歩くことしかできないのに、あ、この
How
辺から
far is
走れ
this
る。
place?
Bit of a ride. Not too bad. Back up north the stretch, not far from the state line.
All right.
オッケー。
So, what were you doing riding around up there anyway?
Sniffing around, looking for the take. I got a long nose for these things. Dutch has always honoured us to get out there and bring in money, ain't he?
And rightly so.
I ain't like some of them others back there, sitting around waiting to be told. I go after it.
I see you sitting around plenty.
I mean, I don't need no coddling like the rest. Dutch knows my value to the cause, as from the moment I met him.
You tried to kill him, if I remember the story right.
And he kept me around, didn't he? He saw something in me. He said as much.
I'm sure. Dutch is good at seeing things in people. And while we're talking about money, you are clear on how this works. We split half.
人の本質を見抜く力欲しいな。
Dutch keeps all our
ほんと
savings
ね、ほん
hidden.
とそんな
Safe
もんあ
spot
ったらもう苦
outside
労しないで
camp.
すよ。
Yeah, I know. How many times you have to tell me? What's that box by his tent for then?
Camp funds, supplies and the like.
カン
The
パね。
fact you don't know that suggests you clearly ain't
知らないん
put
だ。
much in it.
But always pay me way, don't you worry.
自活。
You're sure you scoped this place out right?
Yes, see? That's why I wanted you along for this. You're still a doubter. I ain't just some dumb kid. I've lived a lifetime of shit already.
And you sure don't keep it bottled up inside.
What about that train job with the oil wagon? Made a good show in there, didn't I?
そうだっけ？
You got knocked down.
Ah, that's what you choose to remember. We got paid. We got out of there.
そういえ
Got
ばあった
knocked
ね。
down in Blackwater too, didn't you?
Now that was bloody chaos.
Did you get split off with Mac?
No, didn't see him. I lost your boys at some point when he was getting out of town.
ブラックウォ
They
ーター
caught
ね。
up with Mac a couple of days after. Davey was finished by the time we got up the mountains. Jenny didn't even make it that far.
そうか。
Morgan, those bounty hunters strung me up, beat me, pulled teeth, burned me feet.
マジ
I didn't breathe a word about nothing, I swear.
Good.
And it's time folks stopped giving Dutch a hard time about all that Blackwater business, if you ask me. The man's not a fortune teller. You can plan, you can use your head. You never really know what you're walking into.
そうね。
Yep. Folks always want to blame someone when things go wrong.
遠いのか？
How far is it now?
Not too much further.
Better be worth it.
All right, that'll have to wait. We're nearly there. Hard left coming up.
はい。
All right, it's going to be off the road up ahead. Watch it. Up here, Morgan.
ちょうどいい感じに夜ですね。
I'm sorry, boy.
月明かり明るい。
Let's leave the horses here and load the rest on foot. Don't want them to hear us coming. Here, I'll deal with them. Let's make sure we keep one of them alive to tell us where they stashed the money.
Hope you know what you're doing.
過去画面の映り込みが。なんだって？
Hey, keep it down.
はい。でもやばい、大事なとこ聞いてなかったかもしれない。一人脅して一人はみたいな。
Not so fast.
なんて？ちょっともう一回押す、もう一回言って。
Whoa, slow it down there.
なんだよ。
How's that sneaking up on them? You trying to ruin this? Cut it out.
そんなに忍び寄るのね、わかった。
Hold on, damn it.
なんだよ。何？待って。作戦がわかんない。ちょっともう一回しよう。そっか、エニスじゃ
For
なくて。
Christ's sake, stop it.
何をだよ。やばい。ちょっと待って、この覚えていなさ。違うな。これ、ショーについていけ。え？ショー早く来いよ、じゃあ。行かない。これ朝先に行くやつ。ちょっとさ、様子を見ようよ。スタミナがない状態なんだけど。どこだどこだ。ズーム。何も見えない。あれ。聞いてたけど、ぼーっとしてた。
There's one of them outside. This is good.
It is?
Leave it to me. I'll do the talking. You hang back.
オッケー。下がってるよ。めっちゃ武装してるけど。それ正解か。でもこれなんか狙撃する必要が出てくるのかな。
Hey there!
ライフルだし。あれなんでライフル？ローリングブロック式ローリングブロック式ライフル。リピーター。これってさ、あ、そういう。狙っとく一応。
Don't want no trouble. Just thought you might like to know we passed a big posse of lawmen headed this way. Now a dozen of them coming up east.
What? Where?
お、いいね。
Right here. It's up, Arthur.
戦う
Here
の？
comes the rest.
ちょっと待って。どこ？
Watch it! They're coming out!
なるほど。